How long does a hair transplant procedure take? Well, it's a full day event. Typically, we start 7:30 in the morning. At that time, we're reviewing the surgical plan with the patient, and then starting with a series of photos, and then we do the hairline design. And that process is a give and take process of where I think it's going to be a good line. Patients' preferences come into that. The goal is to make it look natural and authentic hairline, not just for the day and the recovery afterwards and the age of the patient then, but how's it going to look in 10 years and in 20 years so that it's a normal, matured looking hairline rather than a 22-year-old hairline for the rest of your life. That process can be 30 minutes to an hour, just depending. After that, then we usually do the hair trim, depending on what kind of procedure we're doing for the harvesting. Um, and then typically we start with the harvesting first. And harvesting is in a face down position. After getting everything numbed up, we do give some sedating medication just to let the day pass a little easier. For a linear strip excision, the strip type procedures, that harvesting is about 45 minutes to an hour, and that strip is out. Then it has to get processed by the technicians to create that, change that strip into grafts. For an FUE procedure, 3 to 5 hours is not uncommon for a harvesting time, whether it's robotic or whether it's done handheld. It just is more laborious process for it because we're individually harvesting out those grafts. And then it just depends on the size of the procedure, how many grafts we're going for, how the harvesting is going, how the patient's comfort is, do we need breaks, and those kind of things. After that harvesting is done, then usually we're getting numbed up for the site creation, different area of the scalp that needs to get numbed up. And then either we're taking a lunch break then, either before or after the site creation, but we're taking a lunch break in there somewhere. Make sure everyone's nourished and doing well. After the site creation, which takes about an hour, depending on how big the procedure is, what sites are. Crowns tend to be a little bit longer just because of the design of the whorl and making sure we get that right. And then the last part of the procedure is the implantation. That's what my hair technicians do. They, on average, are 4 to 500 grafts an hour for implantation. Usually have 2 on the scalp, sometimes 3, depending on size of procedure. So that can take 2 to 3 hours. For the site creation and the implantation, you're sitting upright. You're able to, look on a TV, watch something, and close your eyes, sleep, whatever you want to do to make the time pass. But it's a full day procedure.